All right, I am so excited to come to you today for the first installment of the Keeping Runners on the Road series. So today, I want you to give us some love. If you want to learn more about injuries and injury prevention and what you can do to keep running and avoid problems that will keep you from running, let us know in the comments down below. Let us know what injuries you may be battling or what questions you might have, and I'm happy to answer those. But today what I want to address is, what are the most common injuries? What are the things that runners typically battle, so that we can help you learn how to avoid them. So I'm going to go through a list of the most common running injuries based on research where they've sampled thousands and thousands of runners and seen what tends to pop up the very most among runners. And so if you were to venture a guess, what do you think? If you were to guess, what is the number one injury? Go ahead and drop that guess in the comments down below. What do you think is the most common injury? It is something that I've battled personally in my life. Even before I started running, I've always had problems with this area. And so there are some specific things that I do to combat that so that this isn't a problem. But the number one problem that runners have is actually knee pain. Super, super common. 42% of all running injuries or problems are knee pain related. And so that is going to be a major topic that we hit through this Keeping Runners on the Road series. We're going to talk a lot about strategies and things that you can do to help prevent knee pain. And so much of those come from some of the other two areas of pain and problems. So some of the other two areas, so number 3 is actually hip problems, or number 4 is actually hip problems. Number 4 is hip problems. Number 5 is Achilles and calf things. And so those can both play into the knee. But the number 2 is foot and ankle. And they definitely play into the knee as well. So both hip at number 4 and ankle and foot at number 2, they're also so implicated in knee problems. And so kind of interesting. And then we've got lower leg problems, shin splints and other stuff. That's number 3. And so kind of going back down through the list, we've got knee problems at clear number 1, 42%. We've got foot and ankle issues at 17% of all runners. And then we've got lower leg problems, shin splints and other pains and problems in the lower leg at 13%. 11% is hip and pelvis problems. And then just kind of a myriad of other injuries at 11%. And then surprisingly enough, Achilles and calf injuries are only 6%. And so there you go. That is kind of the breakdown of where our injuries come from. And so I'm going to hit a lot more about that over the next coming weeks, about those injuries, what we can do to prevent them, and what type of injuries we often see in runners. So let me know in the comments down below, again, if you want to be part of that, and let me know what injuries you might be dealing with or what questions you might have so we can get those addressed. Thanks so much, and thanks for joining the Keeping Runners on the Road series. Again, if you want to follow it, let us know, and we'll be happy to get you tagged in those videos so you can follow us throughout the series. Thanks.